kings, queens, and in-betweens. I'm getting another download. I think I have it figured out. You know, some religions, mostly Christians, or Abrahamic religions, will say vampires are demonic. Okay. I think that term just kind of gets thrown around sometimes, but people don't understand what demons are. So, but because the goal of the goal of religious society today is to keep you afraid so that they can control you, is to paint just whatever makes you feel bad, demon, Satan, demon. Demons are thoughts. Okay? So, vampires can do all those crazy strength, fast speed, beauty, just retain just information and just do everything right, and can sometimes have ability to affect others with their presence or different things. Vampires have been painted all kinds of different ways throughout millennia. But to survive, they must feed off of blood. What I'm thinking is, before they were vampires, they were human, and they wanted things, right? Wanted to be able to do things, and the way they wanted to live expanded. But it always required an act of love that was probably too great. And so they chose to say, this is too hard. And then you sell your soul to, so you find an avenue of getting everything you want, but never doing the love part. And so because of that, you sacrifice your love, and the love goes away. And then the only way you can get it is by draining it from others. So then you're walking about the earth to stay. You might have everything, you might can do everything, but just to stay alive, you're draining the life force, the love out of people around you. And I'm not saying you. I'm just saying, I think that's because in the metaphysical world, you'll hear energy vampire. And, you know, it's a scary monster from a fictional story. That term gets thrown around, and then the witches use it one way, and then the Christians use it one way, but nobody's really talking about energetically what's going on. And I think that could be some of it. Like, when you mentally get to a place and say, I want all this stuff, I want it, give it to me, but you're not willing to show the love or demonstrate the love or be the love or see the love in somebody else to get everything you want, eventually you're not letting go of the desire, so you start. That's where scriptures talk about desire of the flesh. Desire of the flesh. It's the human side of you that is not the God part that stays at love. And because you're not willing to show the love, because it's either too hard or too challenging or too whatever, then your desire doesn't go away, but then it starts seeking power. There is no source of evil or darkness. There's only distance from love. So the power that exists back here creates dark energy around it, and then the closer you get, so it's like you kind of turn away from the light, and you can do all these things. You may have money, you may have whatever it is that you want. You may have got all the things that you've ever asked for, but then once you got them, the only way to maintain some semblance of happiness is from others who are still loving, trying to love themselves, trying to love others. And then occasionally you get some that are also not willing to love. And so they're the ones who get bit and heal. Like, I don't know if any of that made sense to anybody, but I know that things I think about are fun to think about. So that's why I think them. Doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong. If it helps me process the life I'm going through, then that's what it is. And I'm not saying anything bad about, I love vampire shows, like movie show. If it's got vampires or zombie, I don't like horror. Like, but you know, if we got some magical vampires, I love it. Anyways, I love y'all. Love more, be more, achieve more. Have an amazing life.